What's up, y'all? Welcome to the vlog. I'm about to head down to the river, see how hard it's moving. I know it's flooded. If it's moving too hard, I'm gonna stick to the creek. Not this creek. The creek that, the main part of the creek that connects to the river. That'll be the safest. I don't know. Might be sticking to the creek for a couple days. That river's moving hard.
Lapua sees the deer. He doesn't know what to do about it.
Hot. Feel it from there, babe?
Oh yeah, it's warm.
Oh, see that?
Yeah.
Oh, see those?
Stop flicking. Just toss it. There you go. Stop flicking.
Just a box of random little pizzas.
Happy birthday.
It's my birthday. It's a long time to my birthday. It's almost close to your birthday, though.
I still can't believe that somebody just dumped all that out.
They didn't need it.
Well, one man's trash is another man's treasure. This is gonna help heat up the family. Come on. Nothing? Still got bait. Where's my limb line now? Whew. I'm gonna have to make a line. I have too long of ones or too shorter ones, but I'm gonna have to make this one up. Connect it to that. Drop it off the cliff. I have no clue how deep that is. But it's gotta have something edible in it. Well, I did the best I could. Got it connected to that little sapling right there and coming off. I got one other line set on here. I've been going to like different coves and creeks right on the mouth of the river and setting 1 or 2, 3 lines, and then finding another area like this where it's calmer water. I have a couple lines that I put in a little bit rougher water, and they're deep. I got some of my my heavyweights with me, and these go down. These go down about 20 feet from the, depending on 15, 20 feet, depending on where you tie them up at. So, ooh, I don't know what just jumped right there, but too bad I didn't have a line out. Oh, picked up some cane poles. They're all all over this bank. And I've noticed that further I go down the river, it's quieter. There's not traffic. I'm the only one on the boat ramp today, so that's good. That's beautiful. Got a lot of debris up here. Beautiful. I'm so glad I made the decision of venturing out. I'm trying to understand this river a little bit. Yeah, went ahead and separated. Well, y'all already know I separated the boys from the girls, but I went ahead and put a little divider inside the pen that the boys were in, so I got to get this old trash can cleaned out real well so I can put it in there for the boys to have a shelter again. And then a neighbor got this for me, and all I gotta do is cut it in half, and they'll give another feed trough for the other side for the girls instead of using this bucket. Yeah, that's not a bucket, that's a bowl. Yeah, anyways, because here soon they're gonna just torture that little, I almost said bucket again, that bowl, and like just it won't last very long. So these last long. These are very durable. If they're not being used for a shelter, I'll use them as a trash can again. So I'm trying to get everything to where we have multiple uses and we're not piling up and making weird shelters, small shelters everywhere, at least until we get the barn up, which, you know, finally get an opportunity to order the lumber and you can't even do it. Ridiculous, man. Weird times right now. So we have pretty much not really done much of anything for the past couple days. Feels weird, you know, have this list of projects that you got to get done this summer, and you know, the first 2 weeks of work that I was off from this whole situation going on, I was able to catch up over half of them and get them done. Oh, the barn project, that's gonna take a minute. We already know how frustrating sometimes something like that can be. I want to make sure I'm not also, you know, doing a half a job on it. I want to make sure I put, you know, 150% in it. It's a Ford Ranger. Anyways, but now what was I talking about? Barn project. You know, we're at a dead end right now. I think the only thing that I can do with what I have on the farm is yet again utilize the chicken shed for something else, which is clearing out a little bit more of the mudroom because I have another project that I'm working on. Chelsea had to run down to her parents and help her mom out. So I figured while I'm waiting on her to get back so I can check my lines, I'll go ahead and update y'all, show y'all everything's okay. We're still, you know, doing it, you know, whatever. It's just weird. I'm so used to like go, and for the past 3 days, I haven't been, I just like, I wake up in the morning, I drink my coffee, I watch the sun come up, I see deer outside my house like 20 yards away that's never been there before. I don't know if they ever came that close before. I don't know. Which has actually got me another little, like the projects that I got. It's just little ones that pop up, but another idea. Some of my old gutter downspouts, I can cut them, and you know how people do the PVC thing and strap it to the tree? Well, I guess for now, since it's what I got on hand, I could cut the gutter to where I could pour it in the corn and camouflage it, strap it to the tree or whatever, and kind of get the wild game around here saying everything's okay. We don't have enough, well, on this farm, we don't have enough wild game around here just to go hunting all season long. So it's best right now for like 4 or 5 years to leave them alone. And so that's, you know, if I can give them the minerals and the food that they need to get fatter and bigger and multiply, then, you know, I guess I'll try to help. I'm also just trying to fill up things I would like to do. I took this cane pole, I put a little piece of 10-pound fishing line on it and a hook at the end of it, so when I catch minnows I can catch some bait fish. And now I got 3 more poles that I got, and one of my favorite baits to use is this guy. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's like a grasshopper cricket. Chelsea and I, it looks like a grasshopper, but the package I think said cricket. I don't know. So one of my favorite baits to use to catch stubborn bluegill. You know, you could go to a dock and like throw a minnow or a worm and you could get a bluegill bigger than your hand. But you go to some of these rivers out far where not a lot of people go, and you think they would hit whatever you throw in the water. Now, they're smart. They're real smart. So I'm going to make different poles out of these king poles to where I could just grab them and go, kind of like a bass angler, where they have like 6 poles. Oh, I don't need this, I want to use this or whatever. So I'm going to use the same thing or the same concept on these cane poles. So while I'm out checking limb lines and setting limb lines, maybe where I set the line, I could get some bait fish and put a live fish on the, you know, while I'm right there. It's just an idea. It's just an idea. I'm just trying to give y'all content. By the way, Chelsea and I ordered me a new phone. It canceled. Like, it canceled itself. We ordered it through the mail so that we didn't have to go out or whatever. And when the package got here, we were going to put on our hazmat suit and dip it in gasoline and, you know, set it on fire and let the box burn and then hurry up and grab the new phone before it, you know, melted. But it canceled. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, I am Confederate. Thank you for the bait. It is much appreciated. Confederate dropped off a couple bags of bait, which, by the way, I used 2 of the bags on the lines that I have out there, so hopefully we get something. I'm not used to using like bait like that on a line because I've never had an opportunity to like get the time to go somewhere and get shad and, you know, fish for bluegill all day long and just pile up the cooler and then go set my limb lines. I've never had that opportunity. So having that kind of help, Confederate, man, that helped me out a lot. Also, all y'all, I'm trying to go through the list of all y'all's comments, so if I haven't mentioned about you, you're coming, trust me. Yoder, I think that's how you say your last name. Yoder, you're coming up. Robert, I think it's Robert. Or your profile, Sandra, thanks for the comments. Tim, of course. Mom, yeah. Leave it to my mom to, you know, say how it was when I was a kid. And then, let's see, who else? I mean, I'll go into detail about everybody, but I'm just trying to give shout-outs to everybody. Carol, Susan, all y'all, man. Alpha Omega, of course Alpha Omega. I mean, hell, you pretty much comment on almost every single one of my videos. I'm trying to help you out, buddy. I know you're probably, you know, sitting in your house bored as hell. Can't go anywhere. All right, well, I'm going to get these polls up. I've updated y'all. I'm going to go ahead and start another vlog. I'm trying to get them popping out. My phone's just not working with me. I don't even know if I'm still recording. Seven minutes of rambling. Sorry. Anyways, Guys, stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong, listen to the doctors. Thank you for watching the vlogs. I love each and every one of y'all. God bless.